5, 3, 2, 1.
I love it.
What's up, guys? Animanga Junkeez, 2 E's, no I. It's your boy Nox, aka Noxious FX. You can call me Fred. Co-host.
It's your boy Casey Silverback, aka Kervs. You already know what time it is. We back. We never left.
It's your boy Brad, aka Bad Liar, aka Uno, aka the only one.
Who's giving them these nicknames? And last but never least, that boy, Benji Moto-san.
What is up, you guys? What's up? Welcome back.
Yeah.
Another late pod.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a thing.
I think it is. I
Yeah,
think we might
Midnight
make this
Vibes is
midnight. Yeah, I like it. I'm excited for today's podcast. Had a nice long week. Actually, just started, right? But
Fuck.
hey.
Fuck.
Guys, I can't wait. I don't really know too much about today's topic, so I'll probably have some questions for you guys.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Let's
So
do it. Let's do it. Listen,
let us know.
before we get started, we have the new segment, the Friday Fix. We need to get like a noise for that, like a little,
We do need like a Friday
like a
fix.
little.
You should have let me know. I would have put a little.
I know.
Hey,
I just don't know what it is
put a
yet.
banner
or
I want to get
something.
something right.
We
I wanna
can't do
get
that. I
some-
can't do
Friday.
that on. I can't
Yeah.
do that.
That's
I
what I'm
can't.
saying. Something that we can still monetize.
The hot shot?
Listen, yeah, not a hot shot. Not a hot shot.
Okay.
Listen.
Curves, you got the Friday fix for today?
I know a couple stuff we can talk
Ooh.
about. Bleach.
One Piece, yeah.
Bleach 1,000-year Blood War. That's
One Piece
huge.
came out.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Daima.
Yeah, Daima's going crazy right
Ooh,
now.
Sparking Zero.
Sparking Zero.
Hey,
We've been boxing.
Last week, Fred said, hit the comments. Let's go.
Mhm.
We're ready.
We're ready.
Listen,
I think
the
we're
sticks
trending
are
up.
hot. The sticks are hot.
Drop the comment. Drop your game. We're on PlayStation. If you guys are on PlayStation, you got an advantage because it's easier. Let's do it. We'll do it. Brad, you got anything for the Friday Fix?
Blue Lock. Hajime no Ippo, Kingdom, all
Yeah.
that dropped this week,
yeah.
obviously.
One Piece.
It's going crazy.
I saw the spoilers.
I said One Piece.
Are we gonna talk about One Piece? I'm talking about spoilers.
No, not yet. not
Okay,
yet.
never mind.
Yeah,
I'm backing up.
all the time we have right now is for what we're talking about.
No,
and
no,
we're
no, for
super
sure,
excited
for
about
sure.
this episode.
Okay,
sure.
Curves, take us off.
Take us there.
Listen. We're talking Gundam, baby.
Wow.
Listen, Gundam is the pinnacle of mecha animes.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
You
pretty
know?
much how you
yeah,
sum that up.
listen, the pinnacle.
So for those who don't know, tell us about Gundam. I know. Fred don't know, but you know.
So,
I do not know.
listen, typically in the Gundam universe, we're talking about like war-torn civilizations where everything as far as war combat is with giant robots. And who doesn't love giant robots?
But the best type of giant robots.
Yeah. We're talking about beam rifles, beam sabers. This is like
beam
Jedi. Listen, it's
Bit
robot
funnels.
versions of Jedis. Yeah,
What?
funnels.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
the
It's next
fights
level.
are immaculate. The animations are beautiful, and the storylines are tearjerkers.
Yeah.
100%.
The one thing I wanted to, because I knew I
Yeah.
did a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm watching a lot of the older. The way that they put like the animation together, even though you can tell it's like older
It's beautiful
stuff,
still.
it has like a type of like, you understand what I'm saying?
No, I
Like
hear what you're saying.
there's like an art to it that like you can
Yeah.
appreciate.
Yeah.
Like
You talking about them OVOs, OVAs,
those
baby?
what was it with
Counterattack?
Char's
Oh,
Char's
counterattack.
counterattack, man. There's
Listen,
like a
the artwork in the 90s animes.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Well, first
yeah.
off,
Talk.
Mobile Suit Gundam took place in the 70s.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. You're talking
Yeah.
about like Prime, Gundam Wing, G
Correct.
Gundam.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the
Yes,
main
yes,
thing you
yes,
need to
yes,
know
yes.
about Gundam is the main storyline, or the first storyline, is Universal Century.
Yeah.
Now, all the others that we come to love, like Kervs and his G Gundam,
G Gundam 00.
there you go.
Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed.
There you go.
Gundam Seed, I love Gundam Seed.
And
That's
Iron Blooded Orphans.
So wait, real
Ooh.
quick. So these are all. So they're all different robots
different storyline.
or
Yeah.
different full storylines?
full storylines.
Right. So with Gundam, like, there's always going to be the pinnacle of like the Gundams is always the white Gundam.
Yeah.
Since Mobile Suit Gundam, there's always been the main character's
fact.
Gundam is like a typically a white Gundam with like different
The White Devil.
Yeah, that has as
Pretty
the enemy
much.
will look at it as like a white devil. It's not even like it's pretty much it's always gonna be full white with like a beautiful like blue trim or something red, something bright color, like this one right here.
So that's those.
Yeah, typically they look like this. Like it'll be this white with the blue, or this one has
And it's
the white with the red and blue.
is it robots fighting? Are those two fighting each other?
Not
No.
these specific.
Not these specifically, yeah.
But
Alright,
there
so-
are. Continue. Go.
Typically in one verse, like, so what happens is they come up with like a new series, like every 4 years or so.
Yeah, every 4
Alright.
years.
So what happens is there's always a storyline. Most storylines are centered around UC, Universal Century.
Yeah.
And are basis of things that happen after the 1 year war. Then there are certain Gundams like Wing, Seed, Double O, Iron Blood.
Unicorn.
There are different centuries. However, they all have the same motif.
Yeah.
Main characters typically a soldier or
Child
a young,
soldiers.
Yeah,
or,
child soldiers.
or even simply
Child
a young,
soldiers.
or even like a young person.
They're always
Yeah,
child soldiers.
they usually-
Listen, typically, it's child soldiers.
Yeah, they're
And
pretty
they're
young.
thrust. I hear you. Yeah, and then they're
Yeah.
thrust into these positions to where they have to basically defend whatever beliefs they have.
Yeah.
It could be for either side, really.
Yeah.
But it's but what makes it like dope? I'm just 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like how you said, to piggyback off your said, like they're kids being. It's not even just a position. Like they're being thrust into like a full on like war. Like
Mm.
it's politically like heavy influence. Like when it comes to Gundam, like. That's one aspect. I know, like, sometimes it's hard to keep up. Even for myself, there's times where it's
Yeah.
hard for me to keep up with Gundam because it's very intricate. But it plays a big part into the story. And, like, when you understand it, like, you're more, like, attached to the story. Like, it's a different feel.
Everything is leading to
Correct.
something.
Yeah.
Basically.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then I'm assuming these kids soldiers are it's one person, kind of like Pacific Rim kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah. Except in Pacific Rim, they're fighting kaiju. So usually it's
Correct,
typically
yeah.
like Mobile Suit versus Mobile Suit.
Yeah.
There's never.
In Gundam.
Yeah,
It's
in
Mobile
Gundam.
Suit,
Yeah,
yeah,
Mobile
yeah,
Suit versus
correct.
Mobile
Oh,
Suit. Yeah.
so
Like
there's
we're-
some pretty sick
Yeah,
battles.
correct.
Like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's a war. They're having like when
Yeah.
we say battle, it's not like your typical battle manga where it's like a one-on-one or it's like a small group.
Full
It's
scale.
full. There's mobile suit. Like these are Gundams. Like these are like essentially they're top. You guys correct me if I'm
Yeah.
wrong, but they're like the highest end of mobile suits. They're still
Yeah.
mobile suits. You
So
know
they're
what
like
I mean?
generals, I guess. There's
no,
only a
not
couple
as far as
of them.
no,
No,
it's as far
it's
as like
not like
how
a
they're
rank.
made
Yeah.
and like the alloy that they use is called Gundanium for
Correct.
most
For,
okay.
for Gundam
Oh,
Wing.
okay.
for Gundam.
Yeah.
Wing. But they're typically made out of higher. You know what I mean? High end, like
Gotcha.
But-
so
but-
it's like they're like
they're nuclear
higher
warheads.
weapons. Like,
yes, they're
like,
nuclear
just-
warheads. They're nuclear
Yeah.
warheads essentially.
Wow.
Like there's some storylines where it's like there's treaties amongst these different parties where it's like you can't work like no one should be working on Gundams.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
how like in real life where it's like no one should be working on nuclear warheads. There's no reason for you guys to be. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you're gearing up for war.
If you
So
had
now-
it before, don't make another one.
So is there? Oh, okay. So is there like storylines of people making
yeah,
Gundam
correct.
typically
Ben.
Gundams are made like behind the scenes.
In
Yeah.
secret.
No one's gonna know that. Yeah.
Either you don't know what it is or you know what it is and you fear it.
Yeah.
Correct.
So throughout this
Wow.
whole series, it's typically political, to be
Yeah.
honest
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
It's politically
Every-
influenced.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's why the storylines are so rich and detailed because
Mm-hmm.
you can have so many different storylines. You can have the rebel,
Wow.
you can have the
Yeah.
soldier, you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
have the
It's
somebody
Star
thrust
Wars.
into.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the Gundam stories that for me are like big parallels to Star Wars. Like there's always gonna be that one main character who just comes out of nowhere, knows nothing about what's going on in the outside world, and they're thrust into war, and they have this group of people who rely on them. You know what I'm saying? Like think about being a 13-year-old kid, and every decision you make could potentially either destroy the world, save lives, or destroy lives.
So
So what are the other like is the army like other just soldiers?
It's always
or is
gonna
it-
be. It's always gonna be soldiers. It's always gonna be like two opposing sides that they're going to war for whatever reason.
Correct.
And typically, you'll have one side that has a vast amount of mobile suits,
and
there's gonna
mobile
be-
suits are smaller or not like just not as
They're giant robots.
They're
It's
giant
always-
robots.
It's always gonna be giant robots.
okay.
Yeah.
So but a
Mechs.
mobile suit is different than a
A Gundam.
A Gundam,
Yeah,
but a
right,
Gundam
yeah.
is also a mobile suit.
Yeah. It's
Gotcha.
It's
Just
just
a
a
higher, just a
Correct.
higher
Yeah,
grade.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Correct.
all right.
I mean, unless it's like a Sazabi.
Correct. There's certain
Yeah.
mobile suits. There are depending on the story, there
Toggies.
are Mobile Suit Toggies, Sazabi.
And those are
even
harder
early,
for the Gundams to fight? Or?
they can fight
Yeah.
on equal footing
Oh, okay.
with Gundams.
Okay.
Remember
But
the
it
first time
takes
you
a
saw a
certain-
Taurus
but it
Gundam?
takes
I mean,
a-
a Taurus mobile suit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I see. These guys are more versed in Gundam than I am.
Okay.
But like we were saying, like it takes a certain pilot to be able to, like, the mobile suit can do, it has all these capabilities.
Yeah.
Even Gundams,
Yeah.
they have all these capabilities, and they've showed times where there's an inexperienced pilot or someone that shouldn't be in the seat of the cockpit. When they try to use the Gundam,
Yeah.
they think it's just gonna do all these things for them, and it doesn't work like that. Like, and
It has a
there's
connection with
there's different, depending on the story. There's different types. They have the coordinate. I'm gonna let you guys
Yeah,
get, 'cause I know
coordinators.
you-
I was about to say
Coordinator.
let's divulge a little bit because
Okay.
I want to get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah. I like
let's
that.
Go,
I like
let's
that.
go.
What is your top 3 Gundam series? Not Gundams, but
Ooh.
Gundam series.
So for me, at the top is Gundam 00. Number 2 would be Gundam Wing.
Okay.
I thought that was gonna be number 1 for you.
No. Listen, for me, 00 is like a better version of Gundam Wing.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah,
what's the
yeah.
last one?
The last one, oh, that's gonna be tough. Gundam Seed.
I can see that.
Gundam Seed.
I can see Gundam Seed being that for you.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily fuck with Gundam Seed like that.
Yeah.
And not like in a bad way. I
Yeah.
still think Gundam Seed is great. I know y'all think I'm like
Yeah.
the anti everything.
Yeah.
I think Gundam Seed is great.
Yeah.
My only issue with it is I hate the main character.
Kira Yamato?
I
Kira
hate-
Yamato launching.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt the same way about Kira, but when I rewatched Gundam Seed, the
Yeah.
first time I watched Gundam Seed as a kid, I didn't like Kira, and I was always that big Atherin Zala guy.
Yeah, that's true.
I was an Atherin Zala.
I love
but still
Atherin
don't-
Zala.
Still not my favorite. Still not my favorite. I don't know why Seed
He's one of my
bothers
favorite.
me.
He's one of my favorite pilots.
Who?
Atherin Zala. Yeah, Atherin Zala.
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another question.
We'll get to that. Hold on.
Yeah,
We'll get to
yeah,
that.
I'm about
We'll
to
get
say.
that. We'll get to that.
Fred,
We'll get to that.
favorite Gundam series. I can't believe
For
you
me,
didn't name it.
for me, it's gonna be number 1 is Gundam Seed. Has to be
Ooh,
Gundam
yeah.
Seed. Has to be
Okay.
Gundam Seed.
I
For
can
me,
agree with-
personally.
I hear
agree with
you.
that.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Number 2 is probably gonna be. I'll say Gundam Wing,
Okay.
only because it has that like
Nostalgia feel.
nostalgia feel,
I feel that.
To it.
and then 3 will have to be Unicorn.
Okay. Ooh, I like that.
Unicorn
I like
was
that
good.
I do
bro.
like
Yeah.
Unicorn.
I like
Banaji
that.
Links, bro.
Banaji Link.
Banaji Links.
I think we're all the
launching.
same in having Gundam Wing number 2.
Are you gonna?
kinda have to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like-
It's
Gundam
there for
Wing was
nostalgia.
gas.
Yeah, it's there for nostalgia.
It hit every.
Yeah.
Number 1 for me, I would have to go Iron Blooded Orphans.
I thought you were. I
Ooh,
figured you were gonna
listen.
say that.
That was honorable mention for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my number. And then I think I'm gonna have to go Hathaway for number
Ooh, Hathaway was gas.
Hathaway was
3.
good.
Hathaway
Either
was very good.
Hathaway or 8th
Hathaway
MS
was
team.
very good. 8th MS team
Yeah.
in your top?
I like that one. I like it because it had a different story. You gotta understand. Ooh,
Yeah, you know why I didn't like it?
Yeah.
This is why I don't like 8th MS. Gundams were mass produced. It took away the allure of
no,
like,
you see, it wasn't mass produced. That's what you're missing. What happened was those are leftover pieces from Amuro Rays. So what they did is they made
bro,
like a whole.
They had squads, different
understand.
squads of like
I
multiple.
understand what you're saying, but those are like the prototypes almost. So basically, that's how they explained it. So
There was no more.
In the
I
same-
see what
it's
both
in
of you
it-
guys are
it's in
saying.
the same
I know
universe
it make-
century.
They still make a way to make it make sense.
right.
But for Kervs, he's like, he just doesn't want to see it. He doesn't want to see
Yeah,
squadrons
But
of
also,
Yeah.
it was the unique ending for me. Homie had no leg. Sorry, the hero at the end punches
it's fine.
at,
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of spoilers.
yeah.
That's true.
punches a mobile armor, breaks the glass, ends up beating the most powerful weapon in the war that was never accessed, and loses his leg and still has the girl he
Yeah,
loves. The
yeah.
ending was fire.
I
So,
get that.
so to piggyback off that, one thing I do want to say about Gundam,
Tear jerkers.
it might be just because how it's set up, because it's like political. It's very,
Yeah.
bro. They're very good at ending stories, man.
Yeah,
They're really good at ending stories.
Gundam storylines are beautiful pieces of work. It hits every level of emotion.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen,
I
Iron
could-
Blooded Orphans, I had so many different scenarios.
Fred hasn't finished it.
I don't
He hasn't
care.
started it.
I'm still gonna watch it.
He
I'm gonna
already,
watch
he
it.
already gave
I'm
me
gonna
the
watch
sign.
it.
He already gave me the
Fred.
cosign.
He's
Iron-blooded orphans
Listen.
are different.
I know.
Listen,
I know. He
Iron-blooded
told me. He's
orphan-
been telling me about that.
The relationship between Mitsuki or Mitsuki
Keep it going.
and Orga, big brother, little
Mikasa.
brother. Yeah, Mikasa. Oh my god, bro. And then how
They're
they
good,
did
they're
Orca
good.
in season 2.
That's what you worried about?
Bro,
There's other
not
shit
even-
going on.
Dog,
The
Orca
girl who
wouldn't
went
even-
shopping for toys.
Stop. That's what I would have stopped at.
They're getting somewhere serious.
So
Oh
basically,
my God.
she was about to leave her pimp.
Don't
That's
tell-
the best way to explain it. That's
No,
the best
it's
way to
worse than
explain it.
that. No, it's worse than
She
that.
was leaving her pimp. Kind
No,
of.
not
Yeah.
that one. In season 2.
The teddy bear. When she went shopping for the teddy bear.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit.
And she was going to come live with this dude she fell in love with. She was like, I'm coming to him. She's like, I want to be with him.
Killed her.
She gets shot
Yeah.
in a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen
But
type
listen,
shit.
listen.
No,
No,
it's
listen,
worse.
Iron-blooded orphans.
His little brother dies. It's a lot going
I know,
on.
I get
Season
it.
1, you're rooting for them. You see them doing good, and then it goes into season 2.
And
They're
everything
doing
goes to
good.
shit.
Everything, all the work that they put in season 1 to be at a certain level of status, and then season 2 it just all falls
I
apart.
can't believe
Yeah.
he missed.
Bro,
Chill. Okay.
Oh
The
my
Flurio's
God.
Gundam.
Bro, don't bring it up. Stop.
Yeah,
Oh my
hold
God,
on,
that's
hold
worse
on.
than a teddy bear.
I have
No,
a
that
question
was,
for
no,
you
that had me
guys.
crying.
Yeah.
I was dead. I was bad. No.
Go ahead. Go
I have a
ahead.
question for you
Go ahead.
guys. To piggyback off your question, your top 3 pilots.
Oh, I got you right now.
I know. I want to.
Go. I want to see. I want to hear you.
No, I think one's gonna be in yours for sure because it should be in both ours.
Okay, for me, F Seiya.
Yeah.
Setsuna F Seiya from Gundam 00 is
Okay.
number 1.
Okay.
Bro, he's a super version of Hiroyui.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no way.
Number 2 for me, Atheron Zala.
Atheron.
Atheron Zala is number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, I don't know his name.
What series?
Actually, it's tough. Actually, for me, number 3 would be the kid from season 1 of Build Fighters. I can't remember his name. The redhead kid.
I know what you're talking about.
Man.
Damn, Build Fighters is gas.
Build Fighters,
Honorable
bro.
mention.
Build
Build Fighters
Fighters.
is gas.
For me, Build Fighters was a mix of let me see,
G Gundam.
G Gundam and Dragon Ball.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
All right. So here's my issue with.
No,
not your list. I don't have
not
any issue with your
not
list.
not to go deep, but
I just
go ahead.
realized that I have a problem.
Why?
Well, what?
There are certain pilots I don't put high up on my list, but who dominated their universe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. But he was dominated, bro. He
Yeah.
No.
walked into.
He's
He
talking about
walked
something else,
into
though.
about Build Fighters. That
knew
universe just got
nothing.
knew nothing. Picked up a fucking Gundam, and he's fighting against the top tier guys in the nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's
In the
some
whole
people who
world.
walked into a verse and had no problems.
Oh, but that's
Kira Yamato.
yeah.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
Kira Yamato.
I don't like him,
But
Kira Yamato.
but
I put Atheron Zala,
Yeah.
and that was them boys are on par.
Yeah,
It's right here.
wait,
Listen, I'll tell you.
I don't like Kira Yamato, but out of the pilots who scare me the most,
He's definitely up there.
Kira is number like 1 or 2.
I'm trying to tell you,
He's
bro.
tough.
Yeah.
Listen. So here.
Did he have a like besides his Gundam running out of energy? Did he ever have an issue?
Never.
No.
The man's is
he just
all
get a new-
gas.
All right, let me get it.
Atheron Zala was the same way.
He even stole somebody's girl,
Atheron Zala's girl.
Without trying.
and he beat her down
Listen.
in an episode.
Go ahead, Fred. I want to
Listen,
hear your top 3.
I'm gonna tell you my thought. So number 1 is Kira Yamato.
Yeah.
That's
I already know who number 2 is.
number 2 is Zex Marquisa, aka
Wow.
Miliardo Peacecraft.
I thought you were okay.
No,
so I know who your number 3
Number
is.
3 is Char Aznavour.
Wow. I thought Banaji Lynx was gonna
I
be
fuck with Bonagy Lynx. He's not touching those guys. Never.
Char.
Az-
Yeah, Char is tough.
Aznavour,
Char
bro.
is tough. Char is tough.
Tough. You know that's my guy, bro.
He's listen. Honorable mention right now.
Yeah.
Mulaflaga.
Bro, Mula Flaga, bro.
in a
Mula
mobile
Flaga.
in a mobile armor.
Mula Flaga.
Flaga
Mula Flaga was
is
in a
that-
mobile
yeah,
armor
yeah.
fighting Gundam.
That's
and
real.
on par with that.
That's real.
I'm gonna go.
Go.
I'm gonna go. First off, Hiro Yui.
Yeah.
I was waiting. I was waiting for
I
it to hear
can't
his name.
let y'all keep.
Okay.
I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait
Okay.
till I heard his
Okay.
name.
Number 2,
Yeah.
Char Aznavour.
Shar
Yeah,
Aznavour,
okay,
bro. He's
okay.
the man.
Okay.
I like Char.
Yeah, Shar, he's
okay.
lit. He's
I
lit.
like him better than Amuro. I'm not gonna lie.
There's always a Phantom of the Opera ass
I
nigga.
don't know about that.
Yeah, for real.
Because number 3,
Amuro Ray.
I was gonna say
Amuro Ray.
Amuro Ray is the Jesus Christ of this shit. I'm just letting you guys know as far as the pot.
Ooh, we're not gonna
Bro.
say Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait.
Bro,
Oh.
Amuro Ray
Domon
started.
Kashu?
I'm going to back it up and go Domo Kashu. I thought about
Yeah.
it.
Bro,
Domon
Amuro
Kashu.
Ray is not. You guys don't say Amuro. I'm not saying he's the best pilot. There is no gun. There is
technically-
no.
I'm going to take
Technically,
out.
he is.
I'm going to take out. So, thing is, I'm going to switch Char
He is.
Aznavour.
He is.
Yeah, and put Amuro.
I got to go Amuro Ray. I can't
That's
let y'all
fair. That's
do-
fair.
I thought
They're-
about it.
I
I
put
can't
them at
go
the
Amuro
same
Ray.
level. I put
And then
Amuro
3
Ray
is
in-
Domon Kashu.
Yeah, Domon Kashu.
Domon
really
Kashu.
had it.
Who
Yeah.
dominated their verse?
Yeah.
With this? Like,
He used to go crazy.
he
This nigga used to
struggles
go
early
crazy.
on, but once the burning Gundam gets there, it's all
Yeah,
gas.
Listen,
that's a fact. Shout
the
out to
fact-
Master Gundam.
There's not a dark cell on my body.
Yeah.
Sir, you've been evil this whole time. Please, don't try to make a
Don't
comeback.
try to. Don't try to.
It's a
finesse me.
wrap for you.
You know,
Okay,
finessing me.
let me ask you guys a question.
Go ahead.
What's your favorite Gundam moment?
Oh wow. I'm not gonna lie, man. Again, it's been a long time since I watched it, but I always loved when Hiro Yui and Zex Marquise used to
Used to
fight,
fight,
bro.
yeah.
But I have one thing. Why do them niggas always want to blow up their Gundams, bro? What is that
No,
about?
that's Hero.
That's here.
That's specifically
Okay,
Hero.
so I'll go.
That's here.
The guy always wants to blow up his Gundam, bro. People spend a lot of time on that shit, a lot of money on
It's
that shit.
a weapon.
Bro, Hero
And
was
hit-
blowing it up with no care.
Yeah.
And this is the thing
He
about
in the
Hiro Yu-
cockpit. Man, I'll blow
Listen,
this motherfucker.
I
up
just
right now.
watched the episode. He almost died.
multiple times. because of
Listen,
that shit.
Hiro Yui was get done with the mission. I don't care what happens if I have to
Yeah,
sacrifice
I know what
myself,
you mean.
if I have to blow up my Gundam, if I have to sacrifice other people. The mission is number one.
That's a fact.
And you got to respect that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
There's so many Gundams I haven't watched, and I just was realizing that as I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the only one. He's the only one.
But so as far as I know,
No,
you
but
have
the
it. Go ahead.
favorite
Well, yeah.
moment.
Oh yeah, that's what I told you. I said
Yeah,
the
okay,
fights.
go
Oh yeah,
ahead,
I
yeah.
forgot. Go ahead. What's yours?
I hate to say it. Hiro Yui shooting the giant thing that was coming down from space and him destroying it with his buster rifle. He's falling away to his death and he blows away the debris.
Yeah.
Or an endless waltz when he has the wings and he blows up the
Endless
base.
Waltz is different.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah, that was nuts. And his shit was fucked up. His suit was fucked up because he had another one of those moments where he's like, all right, fuck it. And he dropped his gun.
It had
his mobile suit into
actual
the water.
wings.
Yeah.
It had actual wings.
Yeah, that shit was tough. That
Brad,
shit was tough.
Fred's not gonna get this, but Brad, you're gonna get it.
Is it
you're-
Orphans?
Yeah, it's Orphans.
Gotta be.
So you remember in Orphans, season 2, I think it's like one of the last 5 episodes where you see Misuka or whatever, and he's in his Barbatos Gundam, and he's pretty much sacrificing himself for everybody to escape, and you just see him, yeah, bro, the Gundam's
Stop.
breaking apart.
Can we just talk about Our Blooded Orphans? How messed up it
Bro,
was. You
it
had to
was-
watch the main character deteriorate
Yeah,
unless he was inside of his Gundam.
bro. By the time it was season 2,
He
every
couldn't
time he
move,
walked
Fred.
out of his Gundam, bro, he was a
I like that.
paraplegic. He was
No,
a
people had to
paraplegic.
carry him.
He's the main character?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Because the last episode of season 1,
That's deep.
he overused the Gundam longer than he was supposed to use it.
Yeah.
And his body's just like, they're like, yo, if you keep using this thing, you're gonna be paralyzed, you're gonna be this, that.
And he just wanted to be the sword for them.
What's
He
the
was so good at being a pilot. They just
what's the pilot like buff? Like you coordinated
Oh, okay,
what in that
so-
one? What's the
So the thing was, in those mobile suits, the kids are already child soldiers. So when they have this surgery
yeah.
where the mobile suit attaches to their spine.
Oh, that's nuts.
and it enters their nervous system.
Yeah.
So they're
co-
completely linked.
yeah.
With the,
So your brain is completely linked to the mobile suit,
So there's no.
and it moves
lapse.
as whatever. Yeah, there's
But
there's
isn't
no
it like
lapse.
a number? Like it's like the more number of surgeries you had or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
there was. So the surgeries were like the percentage to survive.
sounds
was
like V
0
something,
to
it's
9.
V
Yeah, yeah.
something.
So the main character, he was piloting. They found the Barbatos. Barbatos was junk.
Yeah.
It
it was an
nothing.
ancient weapon.
Yeah.
And what they found out is that all the Gundams were ancient weapons, and there were multiple.
Yeah.
Gundam Vidar. That was a tough one.
You guys are deep in this Gundam.
Yeah,
shit.
we're deep. We're deep. We're deep.
I got a
Listen,
question for you guys.
Witch from
Yeah,
Mercury. Oh,
Go
let
ahead,
me
go
get me
ahead.
started on that.
Listen,
So-
I went to
Well-
Ben's got a question.
Well, so you were saying that you still haven't read some or seen some. So how many?
It's me.
No, but you didn't
Oh.
you say you?
look,
Oh,
I
there's still more.
am deep into Gundam.
Yeah.
Like, and I haven't seen many. There are a lot of like Turn A Gundam I haven't seen.
Yeah.
So those are all.
I
Are
haven't
those a
seen
part
Thunderbolt.
of the? I'm a little confused.
They have their own for the most part.
There's a vast amount of series of Gundam, and I think I've probably seen maybe 10. And there's
And
maybe
series has seasons, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Each series probably has like 1 or 2
And they're
seasons.
in different
maybe 3.
universe. So
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
characters, different mobile suits, different power systems.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
wow.
only one central one, and that one is pretty much the main one.
Yeah.
Universal
Armor
Central.
Array, you're saying? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Universal
yeah,
Central.
So-
The new types.
There's
Yeah.
Victory,
New types,
New
F91.
types.
So all those ones that you guys
83.
were talking about are all different series.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right.
And so all of those series has different characters within them as
Yes.
well.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
different like
And
wars
everything is
going on.
di-
That's why
diff-
we're naming
Yep.
our
And-
favorite pilots.
Gotcha.
Right. And
Okay.
Brad brought up something earlier. Like there's a main universe where like the timeline, there's different chapters of the same timeline, and then there's some other universes where it has nothing to do with the main timeline, which would be Universal Century
Mhm.
is the main timeline.
Mhm.
If that makes sense.
Oh wow! So each of those are different like
Branches of the main branch.
down
Right.
the.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
wow,
even
that's
just different
pretty-
branches, just
Yeah.
like different subsections. Like
Yeah.
they
So when
just
you were
have
talking
nothing.
about the ancient, they were like ancient
weapons.
weapons. Those people don't
Haven't
even-
lived. They have no
Completely
idea what.
separate.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Completely
That's
separate.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
that's-
let's get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Favorite mechs, favorite Gundams.
Did we got? Oh no,
No, we said
mobile-
pilots.
No, we did the Gundams.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we didn't do the
said
Gundams yet.
pilots.
Oh, we
said
did
pilots.
the story. Okay.
because
oh,
they
shit.
differ, and they
Yeah.
don't have to necessarily be Gundam.
Yeah. Mobile suits. Your favorite
Yeah.
mobile suits. Damn.
That's tough. Let's since you asked the question, you go first.
I just thought of one. What is the one? The Red Warrior.
That's from Build Fighters. Season 2.
That shit was crazy.
I do
Yeah.
like the Red Warrior.
Build
That shit
Fighters
was
was
crazy.
crazy.
I do.
the setup was dope.
Yeah.
I think I do like the Sandrock is one of my also favorites.
You
Yeah,
love Sandrock.
Yeah, Sandrock's
I
tough.
like Sandrock.
Yeah.
Sandrock is tough.
I like Sandrock, and I think third. I wanted to say Banshee, but I think the Thunderbolt Gundam.
Okay.
Banshee's tough.
Yeah. Okay.
Honorable
like
mention. I fuck
Yeah,
with that.
okay.
Unicorn.
Okay.
Top 3.
Yeah.
I do love the Sandrock.
I gotta say. I gotta go with. This is in no particular
Yeah.
order.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Sazabi
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
Sazabi. Gotta go with Toggies. Gotta
Okay.
go with Toggies.
Yeah.
Okay.
The third, gotta be the Freedom Strike.
Okay. I like that list. I like that.
But the thing is, I saw that for Fred.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fred is like those Zex Marquis
Yeah,
char
I
ass
love
little
him.
characters.
I love him.
The ace
Yeah,
pilot.
I
Sasuke.
love those
Ace
guys.
pilot, yeah,
I love
yeah.
those guys. That's my archetype.
For me, this is tough. Okay. Gundam Wing Zero, Endless Waltz
Okay.
is my number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that nigga got
Yeah,
the wings out of nowhere.
yeah.
No one explained it.
The Justice Gundam.
Okay.
I don't like that face.
It's cool. It's cool.
I don't-
Everyone's got their own. Everyone's got their own taste.
The Gundam Seed Gundams, like, there are only a few I like.
And then one that not a lot of people are gonna know, the Red Frame.
Oh, Red Frame. Red Frame's nasty. You have that,
Astray?
that Gunpla.
Huh?
Astray?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Gonna say
Astray.
Astray.
I hate the Astrays.
No,
a lot
the
of them.
Red
Except for the
Frame.
Sengoku.
The Red Frame
Yeah.
is
Special.
I have one called the Red Frame Red Dragon.
The Gunpla. He's talking about the Gunpla.
Beautiful.
That is another aspect of Gundam we can talk about.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So real quick, I just pulled this up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is this
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Universal
You see most of them are white?
Yeah.
yeah, that's,
You see the new Gundam? I see a new Gundam.
so you
with
see
it.
how it has
Burning
Universal
Gundam,
Century,
yeah.
it
Yeah.
has Future Century, After Colony, Cosmic Era.
Is this a good? I mean, this
Yeah.
No, 100%. 100%.
This one looks sick. This got this like.
The Stargazer.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wow.
And wait, so which? I guess
The one right next to the Stargazer, the
this one right
That's
here.
the X
or-
the
Yeah.
Strike Freedom right there. That's my shit right
the
there.
one next to
Right
it is the
That's my
Exia.
shit.
Beautiful.
Exodus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Exia.
Quant T? Oh, I have that one at the house.
That's
Gunpla's
tough.
huge.
The 00.
The fact that they were able, go ahead, Ben.
I was gonna say this guy looks like a beast. Down
Which
here.
one?
This Bill, the MM11 or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
This guy. That's pretty cool. They look pretty sick. Is this one right here? Is that the one that you have in front of you?
No.
No, that's the original Gundam,
Yeah.
right?
No.
No,
The original
that's
one's
from
right
Gun-
there.
that's from
the
Gundam
original.
Age.
That's
Yeah,
Amuro Ray. That
Amuro Ray,
that
the
basic.
Is
mobile
that the
would
new
be-
Gundam right there?
That's the new Gundam right
Yeah.
there, right next to the Unicorn.
Yeah, with the first fit. Oh
Yes,
my
sir.
God, the first
Unicorn.
one
Shout out Unicorn Gundam. That's an
was-
easy
the Banshee's
four.
better.
Nah, come on, bro.
Listen,
Psycho
Ben,
Fate,
if there's anything I want to Gundam,
yeah,
get
Gundam's
into Gundam.
It's
Get
a
into
good,
Yeah,
it's,
I
Gundam.
might-
it's a good watch.
I might
Yeah.
definitely have to. I mean, it looks pretty sick.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty interested. You guys got me hooked.
Tear
Yeah.
jerker. Listen, tear jerkers.
Good story, great story.
Oh
Looks
my
like this.
God.
Yeah.
What
I
was
mean, whenever you have that connection with, so I guess like a weapon, it can
Yeah.
add to a whole other
Yeah.
kind of, I guess, emotion, right? Right. So cool.
So I
I'll
think
take
the
it.
thing that stuck out for me for Gundam
Yeah.
growing up was like, I grew up watching. I think Gundam was like my first real anime, Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
I think I really got into.
Definitely one of the first.
Yeah.
I really
in our
got into
age.
Gundam Wing because I just the concept of giant robots, obviously, as a young
Yeah.
kid,
When
was
you're a
like
kid,
fire.
yeah.
But then as I got into like the political struggles of it, there were like
Mhm.
always these underlying messages in it or underlying like
Yeah.
concepts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hiro Yui and his relationship with what was it, Rowena Peacecraft?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he's
Leonardo Peacecraft sister,
and
AKA.
she pulls up,
Zexa.
do you want to invite me to your party? She's like, I'm inviting you to my party. He
Yeah.
goes, I'll kill you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
just rips it up.
He
First
was a
time meeting her.
crazy kid.
He
Crazy
was
kid.
nuts. He was nuts, bro.
I think for me that sold it. I was like, okay, this character's interesting. I got
Yeah.
tired of watching the Gokus,
Yeah.
Yes.
the
And they're young.
right
Broken
They were
Heroes,
young.
bro.
We're watching
Broken
like, yo,
Heroes.
these guys are dope.
They were broken
Duo
heroes.
Maxwell.
Yeah, Duo.
They were
Duo
broken
was a
heroes.
big favorite for a lot of people. Listen, and that too, but like for me, it was part of the Toonami run.
Yeah.
Like when you see it, and one thing I do want to say, like all of us are like-minded when it comes
Yeah.
to, we all love mechs. We all love that. Bro, Gundam really like monopolized like
Yeah.
mech. Like people, there was a point where people didn't even want to try to come out with like mech animes or
yeah.
anything even close because everyone was watching Gundam Wing or
Listen.
watching.
Another thing is like you look at all these like mecha animes that came from Gundam because
Yep.
Gundam's so popular.
Yep.
If you think about it, AOT is a mecha anime. It's just flesh bodies.
Yeah.
If you turn those flesh bodies into robots,
Yeah.
it's Gundam.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
You take that
Code
idea.
Geass.
Yeah. that
Mobile
for sure.
giant mobile suits.
I just realized. You went to Japan recently.
Yeah.
Did you get to see a Gundam?
Yeah. I saw
The
the
giant unicorn.
unicorn.
You saw the unicorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I would have sent the video to Ben and he could have pulled it up. Bro, that thing was
nuts.
amazing.
He
The
showed me
light
that shit
show was
crazy.
beautiful. Oh my God. I'm just pissed I didn't get to pick up any Gunpla when I was over there.
See, I'm glad you brought that back up. I was gonna say, so I want to get more into like the
Yeah.
Gundam. Like I want
Yeah.
to watch a lot of series. Like we said, that there are a lot of series, but the Gunpla aspect, bro,
Yeah.
is something about it's similar to like the whole like why people love Legos and stuff. Like they love
Yeah.
building Legos, bro. And when you look at it, you get the box and you're like, damn, this is a lot of shit. Like I have a size IB at the house, I still have to finish. Bro, but when you're doing and you're in it, you've been doing it for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, how you're relaxed when you're doing
Yeah,
that shit, bro.
yeah.
And like when you're done, you get to look at it, you can move it around. It's very like,
That's how it started, though.
yeah.
The creator, he was approached, and they said, "Hey, we want to make something that you could basically build toys off of."
Yeah.
And that's how it started with Sunrise Company.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Sunrise
Company.
Animation.
Oh my god.
Sunrise Animation.
Yeah.
Which developed into Bandai, I guess. Later
Yeah,
on.
but they're very intricate.
Yeah.
Like
the
the
articulation
yeah,
is
there's
crazy.
a lot of articulation. Like with these, like there's a lot that goes into the hand. There's a lot that
Yeah.
goes into just to the arms and all. There's a lot of things you do. I could take the backpack off. Like I can. There's a lot of stuff you can do with these stuff. Like it's dope. I fuck with the gun. That aspect itself. Like I enjoy building that shit, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, one Gundam series that really got me back into building Gunpla was Build Fighters.
You talk about that so
It's
much.
good.
I
like
love
it.
I love
like
Build
it.
Fighters.
Yeah,
I love Build Fighters.
I like it
I
because
love it.
it's relatable.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Alright.
if I build my shit, I can do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna share a quick aside. I ain't gonna
Okay.
get all emotional and whatnot.
no,
But
okay.
I'm being honest.
Yeah.
All right, so me and my girl took a trip to Japan.
Yeah.
In 2023, I believe it
Yeah.
was. And she took me to go see the giant Gundam in Yokohama,
Yeah.
like the giant one that moves or whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how big Gundam was for me as a kid.
Yeah.
So when I got there, I'm sprinting to go see it.
Yeah.
And it's moving and it's the action's going. And I remember you get to build your own Gundam inside the store.
Yeah.
And my girl, for the first time, like she's never seen me be emotional or cry like that.
Yeah.
I literally was recording it with the biggest smile on my face, with like the childlike smile.
Yep.
And she
Yeah.
was like, "I've never seen you like this." And I'm crying. And she was like, "What is this?" Like she's
Yeah.
like, "Are you okay?" She planned the whole thing for me to
Yeah.
go see
She
it.
had no idea.
I had no idea.
No. I'm saying like she had no idea how the emotional impact it would
Yeah.
have.
But for me, at that time in my life, I think Gundam was like the biggest thing for me. Like it
Yeah.
really like
Resonated.
it sat with me.
Yeah.
Like these
I
young
feel
men
that.
who are going through this terrible time are able to just basically find their outlet, or not even their outlet, or just basically able to hop in these Gundams and forget it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the first time seeing it in person when I was in Japan, I cried real tears.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That's real
Like
shit.
the actual like place there, like you can buy all these. I bought so much stuff.
Yeah. I feel that, bro. And like you said, like about them, like the young aspect, like you, especially growing up, you think like you have issues, you're like man, school, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
bro. And you go watch, especially Gundam. You're watching these kids, bro. They're kids. They're just like us, and they got real deal issues. Like they're trying to make sure there's like a country or like there's a whole planet or a colony that eats.
Yeah.
Can see another day.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You see how they go about the situation. They have their own conflicts too. So when you see that, you're like, damn, that's
And to
what I'm going through ain't shit.
Listen, to piggyback off you, when you watch Gundam Seed, that's a perfect example. You see Kerry Yamato as a teenage kid coming out of high school,
Hanging out with his boys.
and his world just flips upside down, and he has all these people in the Pegasus that are relying on him, and he knows there's a whole people, like a group of people in the Earth Federation.
Yep.
They're relying on him to win these battles.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, there's a whole colony of people who could just die.
Yeah.
I want to say Kira was like a hoe, but like
He was on
Bro,
that.
he was on that shit.
no, Kira was all
had-
gas, no, bro.
Yeah.
I can't talk.
He was on site, bro.
But like he's like my least favorite.
I get it, but
He's
like,
had soft moments.
no,
But when it came,
no,
when
no,
it came
no,
down
no.
to, when shit had to, because I've seen, bro, I watched Gundam
Yeah.
Seed recently again. Like he's had soft moments, but that's only because like the internal conflict. There's a lot going on.
He's a
There's people,
psychopath.
and it's always he's
is.
low key a psychopath.
He's a
bro.
psychopath.
yeah.
Kira, all the like the
Like you said, he
Gundams
beat
who I
the shit out
thought
of
would.
Shorty, bro. He was tripping, bro. Bro, he was tripping. Go ahead. He was tripping.
No, bro. Like out of all the like the Gundam characters,
Nuts.
I thought Hiro Yui was bad. When I look at Kira back,
Bro, he's
a
crash out.
psychopath.
He's a crash out.
With a smile on his
Yeah.
face. That's what makes him nuts.
if he
That's what
had
makes him
like an
nuts.
evil mentality,
Yeah.
I can't see too many Gundam.
Fucking with him.
Maybe Amuro Ray.
No.
Yeah.
No,
You don't think so?
Bro, when Kira Yamato was
Yeah,
locked in,
yeah. It's a wrap.
bro, when he would do that, what was it? The coordinators had this thing where you
Well,
see
like the
little
C
crystal-
drop.
Yeah.
The C drop. Too.
Them niggas.
But
yo,
you
that's a
remember,
wrap.
Amuro Ray was a new type. Those bit funnels, psychic.
Yeah.
And look, and
I'm gonna raise the Jesus Christ in
like
this shit.
you gotta remember,
I'm trying to tell y'all boys,
plot
bro.
armor. Come on, man.
No, but
They
Kira,
came out with
listen,
Zeta Gundam, and he
no,
still was the main
no.
character.
Kira Yamato, when he was locked in,
Yeah, he was in it.
I don't know if Amuro is. I don't know if the new Gundam's keeping up with the strike.
All right,
That's real.
The freedom, like the full on freedom when everything was said and done.
New Gundam though.
I don't think so.
All right,
It's not keeping up with
I'll
it.
get that.
Yeah, bro,
Exia double.
Exia is doing it.
Double O Riser.
Listen,
Those are quick. Those
Listen.
are Trans Am, right? That's what you guys talk. Yeah.
Trans Am.
The Trans Am. That shit's
Versus
different.
Kira Yamato.
All gas, no brakes.
Listen, I'm taking Kira over a lot of
Setsuna
people.
F. Seiya is whooping Kira Yamato.
Okay. Mikasa in space.
No, not in space. It has to be on
Yeah,
ground.
I'm about to
It has to be on
say,
ground.
there's that, and
No.
Ben, that's a big
The
difference.
Barbatos Gundam is not fighting in space. He said it was his weakness.
My
Wait.
fault, not to cut you off. There's a huge, like, the combat in space and combat on land is two completely different things. Like,
Really?
and that's a part that plays in the series.
Right,
Like,
is that what you were talking about? How they had the whole colony in the space. They have a whole colony in
yeah.
space. They have a whole thing
Yeah,
on.
it's two different battlefields.
Really?
Yeah.
completely.
But
The mobility's different. The
You have,
gravity's
you have
different.
gravity.
For
Yeah.
sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But then does that mean?
Oh.
And they speak to that aspect
he
in the
did go
series.
on
Like
our
there's some
lowers
people that are like,
again.
oh, this is
When he's
not
in
a,
space?
and like there's certain like
Can
when
one on the ground fight one up?
they for the most part they do both, but
Yeah.
dependent on the pilot and the capabilities of the mobile suit. Like
Yeah.
Gundams are. That's the
Oh,
thing. Like
that's-
there's certain things like Gundams can fight anywhere.
Right.
They can fight underwater. They can do do it correct. They can do a lot. You know what I mean?
It's a Swiss arm. It's a
Swiss
Swiss
Army
Army
knife.
knife.
Certain
Yeah.
Gundams have certain specializations.
Yeah.
Correct. And you know how how we're comparing them to like nuclear warheads and stuff. Like we're talking about Gundam Seed.
Yeah.
Those were literal nuclear warheads.
they were
like they
nukes.
were powered by like nuclear energy.
Yeah.
Like those Gundams are different. Like the Strike, the Freedom, like what was Athrun's shit?
Justice.
The Justice. They were literal nuclear warheads.
this
Like
is
when
gas.
we were talking about how people weren't
the
supposed to be
glider?
making like that was a huge part in Gundam Seed.
Damn.
Yeah.
So then people, I guess, I mean, were there some OP?
Gundams?
Gundams?
Oh
Ace-
yeah.
listen.
Providence.
Yeah, Providence was fucking
What, that would be the most OP.
I don't
not the most
Oh.
OP. No.
What would you say was
Yeah,
most
what's the
OP?
most OP one? I'm curious.
Anything from
question.
Bill Fighters.
Build Fighters
Yeah,
is crazy.
anything from Build Fighters.
the aspect of
Anything
Build
from
Fighters
Build Fighters.
is different. It's like more of like a real life, like they're building Gunpla, but essentially
Yeah.
the Gunpla that they build, the parts that they put
Come
into
to
them,
life.
there's like a way for them, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh. But
So-
but they control, like as far as like it's a game. You know what I mean?
So
And they
they're-
have things
Oh,
set
so
up.
they can really.
It's like they have a particle thing. It's like a whole thing that like
Yes.
the
Have
gun,
you
the
ever-
Gunpla that they put down, that they build. Essentially, when they're in the match, they're piloting the Gunpla.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They
But it's
come to
not a
life.
war.
They
It's not,
make
there's
like
no
the
come
war.
to
most
life.
overpowered.
Yeah, it's nuts.
The burn. What was it? The
Oh, I remember it was like a play on the Burning Gundam or something,
Yeah.
and it had like one wing, like one of the I know
It was called the Burning Gundam
Burning Gundam something
on season 2.
Yeah,
it was called the Burning Gundam. Yeah.
I remember. It was dope.
There was one Gundam that operated by like a venting system with the heat, and he was like the rival to like the main character.
Yeah.
I know what you're
Bro, it was
talking
a lot of Build Fighters.
Listen,
Fighters
changed the
gas.
game.
it was
Yeah, changed
It's
the
an
game.
easy watch. It's
Yeah.
it's not as intricate. Like if you want to get away from the political aspect, which is still
Yeah.
amazing in Gundam,
Yeah, don't
and you
get
just
away
want to
from it.
watch something and watch the
It was a breath
Gundams
of
fight.
It was a breath of fresh air.
Correct. It's a breath of fresh air within the series.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
dope.
have to take a look at it.
Don't
Yeah.
ever watch SD Gundam. Whatever y'all do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stay
Don't ever
away
watch
from
it.
SD Gundam.
Anything that's SD Gundam.
Do you know it was
leave
called
alone.
something else? It was like Uzi Bots or something like that he came up with.
They
Makes
pushed
sense.
that shit on
Makes
us
sense.
on Toonami,
Yeah.
bro. I was so tired of that shit, bro.
Why are y'all playing these tiny,
wanna
big-headed?
see-
Big-headed ass Gundams, bro. That's
They're
talking to
so ugly.
us. Yeah, I hate
When
it.
they
so
came out, I was
ugly.
so
I
bad.
hate it.
So I hate them.
Yeah, I know.
So who do you think wins, the Strike, Freedom, or like? Wing
Okay,
Zero?
yeah, I was gonna say right now because we're running out of time. I have something I want to ask.
Okay.
Okay, the ones in your head, the Gundams that you think are the strongest. If they were to fight, if it's like a war, they're out in space, who's coming out on top? And one of the strongest, like we mentioned, see, these things are nuclear warheads.
Double O Riser beats everything.
Everything.
Yes.
You believe that?
Yes.
Okay, that's
100%.
fair. You? With the pilot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say, oh no,
What?
There you go.
Unicorn
No.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's what I was gonna say.
or
And I
the
love
Phoenix.
No.
Unicorn, bro. That's Psycho Frame,
yes.
bro.
Trans Am.
I hear you.
I don't know.
No.
Psycho Frame was different.
Trans Am.
The shit they were doing with the Psycho Frame. I have to watch it though, so I
Bro.
can't. I don't have. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Trans
Atlas
Am.
Gundam too, though.
No. Trans Am system was perfect.
Okay.
The speeds that you're moving at,
Yeah.
the
Wait, so you think it's the strongest?
the Trans Am system, I would take a Trans Am over a coordinator or a new
But
type.
they look fragile.
They're not. That's not even a part of it.
I got Domo Kashu whooping it in 6.
No.
Domo Kashi's not beating nobody.
In a Burning Gundam,
Yeah.
which
It's
no.
too small, bro. It's too
No,
small.
the range-
I don't care how
no.
small it is.
I know what you're
Those
saying.
attacks, its speed, no.
Let me tell you something.
It wouldn't be touched.
Yes.
Nope.
It will be touched.
Nope.
I don't know.
Bro, it looks.
It had Dragon Ball Z like lines. Like, come on, let's keep it a
as-
buck.
as
Like
much
that's
as I-
still a robot
As much as
versus
I
a
hate to-
whole Super Saiyan.
Stop.
He had a whole sun behind him.
I love Domo Kashu.
Domo Kashu
not-
is burning
As you can
finger.
tell, they love Gundam.
He's
Listen,
not doing
He's
it.
hitting gonorrhea finger inside of that
right?
whole body. I don't care what are you talking about.
Cut that
Hey, they're
out.
too small. They're
Yes.
too small, bro. They don't have the capabilities. They don't
no,
have the
no.
you don't have the
There is
facilities for that, my guy.
No, listen, the speed on it, I don't care what you talking
But they're
about.
all fast as shit.
You got to understand though. They're
Bro,
basically
the Double O Riser is built for speed, and with the
Big
Trans Am
dog.
system,
Hey, Hiro Yui's putting a hole through the Burning Gundam.
it won't touch it.
You don't think so?
It's a line and it disappears. It has anime Naruto like reflexes. What are you talking about?
on that note, Fred,
He
take
was
us out.
punching so fast you can't see his hands.
Yeah, take
Listen,
us
guys,
out,
you
take
can
us
tell they're
out.
very passionate about this shit.
Take us
This,
out.
and I just want to say real quick, this is why I love this podcast. You know why? Because we don't talk about the same shit. We're talking about Gundam right now. You see how passionate these guys are?
No, y'all wild.
He's still pissed off about that last take. He's still pissed off about that last take.
You're tripping.
Listen, next week, I don't know if we have it planned. We'll talk a little bit more. We have
Yeah.
some ideas, but I can promise you it's going to be a banger like the last couple episodes. Oh, I didn't even say this is episode 7.
Yeah.
We're still going, guys.
Yeah.
Episode 7. I feel really good about the growth. I love the engagement. The engagement's been going crazy. We've been seeing some crazy comments. We're going to pull some up next podcast. We got some shit we're going to talk about.
Fred about to walk into your trap, take over your trap.
Yeah, literally.
Fred,
Listen.
you like you on a mission tonight.
Yeah, I got shit to do. Tonight. We're not going to talk about
You like
that.
a whole anime villain.
I got Dwapo Vincent. Listen, listen, guys. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Kervs. You got anything to say?
Listen, I love the comments right now. Everybody's engaging. I love it. Like we said, just holla at us. We're gonna holla back at y'all. Just keep the motion going. Love you guys. We're here. Brad.
Subscribe.
I don't like y'all comments, but I don't respect them either. So it doesn't matter.
That's a fact.
Y'all have horrible takes.
That's a fact.
However, like, comment, subscribe. Keep talking to me. I want to hear y'all bad opinions. All right. I'm a bad liar. Y'all are bad opinions. Go.
We do our best to get to every comment. We do our best, but we are living regular lives just like you guys. That's the best part about it. But on that note, Benjimoto-san, you got any last? You gotta check out Gundam, bro. You gotta check it out.
Nah, I'm gonna check out Gundam.
You got to.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I've been looking at these.
Yeah,
these things
yeah,
that I'm like
it's
trying.
nuts.
Yeah.
They're really cool. So
Yeah,
I'm definitely
yeah.
interested in looking at those. So
All right.
All
All right. I think that's it, guys. Again, we appreciate you guys checking this out. Episode 7. We got more to come. I got nothing for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm good. I feel like this was great.
Let's do it.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Animanga Junkeez. 2 E's, no I. Stay golden.